Hello, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I will be discussing my current wish list for what's to be shown at the Game Awards. First off, I'll probably get the easiest thing out of the way. I really want to see State of Decay 3 from Xbox. If anything were to come from Xbox, I think that's my most anticipated game that's coming out right now. There are no current plans on a actual release date, but I do think there's a release window for 2026. Now, if anyone's played the first two State of Decay games,
help them find the courage to keep going.
You know, it's a third-person open-world zombie survival game, but with the second game, there's a little twist in how the infected work, but in a general sense, it's about forming communities and then grabbing resources and ensuring the survival of your whole camp. So to me, it's a little bit like Walking Dead. I don't think I've ever seen another zombie game that's like State of Decay. But the studio, Undead Labs, has stated that it's new ultimate in zombie survival simulation in development on Unreal Engine 5 in collaboration with the Coalition. They've also said it's a much larger, truly shared open world, as well as collaborating with Obsidian Entertainment in order to develop co-op on Games Radar to bring to life the shared world feature and enable more flexible online co-op. Generally speaking, the game has been relatively quiet for the last 2-3 years since it's been announced. So yeah, I can't wait for this one. Another safe bet I think is the Assassin's Creed 4 remake, which is nothing but a leak, but there's a whole hell of a lot of evidence that shows that it's in development as we speak. So the details on that is that it's going to be called Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, apparently, as rated by Peggy. The details to it being an actual remake versus a remaster is rather unclear, but as for gameplay details, that's what we're all speculating about. Is it going to be more like modern Assassin's Creed, or is it going to be like the same, just with nice looking visuals? I don't know. Next up, for the next couple of easy guesses here, is I wrote down a slew of SEGA announcements. Now, if you guys don't know, SEGA announced a whole lot of stuff on the Game Awards. I don't remember when it was. It was like a year or two ago, but it's like Jet Set Radio, Golden Axe, Crazy Taxi. We've already seen a release of Shinobi, so we don't have to worry about that. But I want to see updates on the latest entries in those retro game franchises. I think it'll be really interesting to see. And following up on the slew of SEGA announcements is the projects that Capcom's working on. And they seem to be going through a whole lot of games right now. One of them's the new Onimusha game that looks pretty damn neat, called Way of the Sword. And some gameplay details from that game is that it's third person and is confirmed to not be a Souls-like. And unlike previous games, the combat was designed to be more deliberate. RE9 is confirmed to be there. I'm not a big Resident Evil fan, but if you guys didn't know about that, well, now you do. Got the Okami sequel, and they've already confirmed a whole bunch of remakes and remasters, ports, and stuff like that. For Mega Man, Ace Attorney, and Devil May Cry. They've also confirmed their 3 core IP series, Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, and Street Fighter. So maybe we'll see something from Street Fighter 6 and Monster Hunter Wilds, but we'll have to see about that. Arc Raiders. Now, I have about 20 hours in Arc Raiders right now, and I love the hell out of this game. Any sort of content update that they show off at the Game Awards, I will just eat up. I freaking love that game and pretty much everything about it. So, yeah. I think Witcher 4 is probably a given. We got that tech demo earlier in the year that I thought was pretty damn cool. Stars Siri, of course. It's gonna be a third-person action combat game. Quite a few dialogue options in the RPG system, so I can't wait to see Witcher 4. I wrote down anything Nintendo. I don't know if they'll announce anything new this year, but Donkey Kong Bonanza and Kirby Air Riders. And the latter was not received crazy well, but you know, at least they had something. Metroid Prime 4 has been kind of kind of mixed, but mostly positive. So we'll see if Nintendo has anything to show. I don't think they've really announced anything big at the TGAs other than a Smash Brothers character like Joker. So I would at least like to see something like that. In case anyone was out of the loop on Toys for Bob, it's the Activision publisher that got absorbed or made defunct a couple years ago. Well, they do seem to be making a certain 3D platformer game. I think it was Spyro. And if it is Spyro, that makes me very excited because it's been a long time since the last main entry in the Spyro series, and I think Toys for Bob could nail that. So, and this next one's a wild card from Software. There's a confirmed new codename for their game, for a new game. It seems to be, and that codename is FMC. We are not sure exactly what it is. We do know it's separate from the Dusbloods. And I left this out of the Nintendo listing, but we're going to include it here. I'm hoping to see something from Dusbloods. I'm interested in seeing what that particular game's loop is, how it's going to play, if it's open world, if it's not open world, if it's instance-based. So, and some hopium, but I would love to see Bloodborne 2, but I know that's not going to happen. Next up is the Expanse. Oh my god, this game looks so freaking dope in my opinion. It's set in the universe of the Expanse. It's a sci-fi game made by the people who did games like Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, or Pathfinder Kingmaker, and Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. So you can expect a lot of RPG goodness, some pretty neat combat. Officially called the Expanse Osiris Reborn. Apparently it's focusing on grounded cover-based combat with squad tactics, emphasizing realism, hard soft elements like mag boots for 0G, and deep crew interaction all centered around your ship as a mobile base for missions across familiar locations like Ganymede and Luna. Gameplay involves real-time squad commands, tactical use of abilities, indestructible cover, exploring detailed environments, managing new relationships, and crafting, all while navigating political tensions in the solar system, offering a blend of Mass Effect-style companion drama and gritty realism. And lastly, but not leastly, of course, it's anything Square Enix related, like the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3, some copium, maybe Kingdom Hearts 4, but probably not. We do know a little bit about Kingdom Hearts 4, not so much about Final Fantasy Remake Part 3, other than it'll probably be a more polished version of Rebirth, I think. And the director of Part 3 has said he's reached a stage where it's finally starting to match the vision I had for it, claiming it's a new experience, and that it's almost complete, so we're bound to get some sort of gameplay trailer eventually, and I'm hoping it's here at the Game Awards. Alright, that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. I know I'm a dirty little beggar, but thank you for watching. I'll see you all later.